Alright guys, we're back with another 21 Pilots video. They did a little fan premiere exhibit in Columbus on May 24th and May 25th. It was from, I believe, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And when I do the sit down like merch haul part, I'll kind of talk about some spoilers if you guys don't want to hear that. I'm not really going to talk about that in this part. You were allowed to go inside and buy merch if you just wanted to buy merch, or if you were with somebody else, they could hold your spot in line, or even if you weren't, you could just tell the people around you you wanted to go buy merch. So I decided to take advantage of that just to waste some time, since our wait time was 2.5 hours, and we got there at around 1:30. And it's about a 2.5 hour drive for us, so we left our house right around like 10:30-ish. The line kind of went fast. I mean, it was nice that we were able to wait inside with the air conditioning. There were various signs throughout the store, though, about the exhibit, which was super nice. This was a camera and phone-free exhibit, so they collected your phones and cameras before you entered in. There was a photo opportunity in there, though. I'm still waiting to get my photos back. I was hoping to get my photos before I made this video, but I have not gotten the link for that. I'm sure it was overwhelming. There was hundreds and hundreds of people there, so I'm sure it'll be a minute before they upload all the photos, but I was able to record everything outside, so that was nice. I loved the backdrop before you went inside the actual exhibit. It had a lot of photos from over the years with them, which was super nice to see. There was also this sign before you went in. A lot of the stuff was actually like kind of just on display out in the open, not behind glass, so they just want to make sure nobody touched it, and I didn't see anybody doing anything funky when we were in there. And they had this cute little standee before you went inside, and they caught your phone. You're also able to take pictures with the stuff outside of the building, which was super nice. I liked that there were some photo opportunities outside as well.
3 hours later.
Naturally, after doing this whole thing, I was kind of on a Clancy high, so I ran over to Walmart to pick up the exclusive edition. I do want to 100% my 21 Pilots collection, but it is getting kind of tricky, and I'm trying to stop buying variants, but it is very hard.
The next day.
And then I also got the Barnes & Noble one the next day, black. So.
Or black, yeah. So if you don't mind, we can stop there just for that.
Yeah.
Do I want to get a succulent?
I mean, you haven't bought anything for yourself. I feel like you should do it now. Yeah, but I also have my Barnes card. I have my Barnes card. Going this way to grab a different one, because the other one was open. They do have a bunch of them, though. I do love me a clear vinyl. I do.
Several days later.
Okay, so it's been a few days. I can collect myself and film the rest of this video. So I wanted to show you guys everything that we got from the fan premiere exhibit. I keep wanting to say experience, because it definitely was an experience, but I want to show you guys everything that I got from the merch section, and I wanted to just talk about a few more things about the exhibit. I might include some spoilers, I guess, so if you guys don't want to hear that, I'll put a timestamp if you just want to skip to the merch part. But we had to wait 2.5 hours to get in there. Give or take, it might have taken a little bit longer. And the whole exhibit experience took about 10 minutes, if not less, to go through. It was a very small space, but I feel like they utilized it super well with the layout and the curvature. And it was nice how it genuinely starts like at the beginning with their self-titled, and then it ends at the very end with Clancy. There was a photo opportunity, as I mentioned, the photo opportunity. So we got to sit on the tricycles that they used when they filmed Stressed Out. They were the same exact ones, supposedly, that they sat on and filmed in. And they were very heavy and like kind of hard to move. I don't know how my photo looks. I probably look super bad. I know in the first take Brandon had his eyes closed, so she had us redo it. And I don't know how my face looked, but I'm kind of insecure about it. I didn't know we were going to be able to get our picture taken, so I didn't really try to like look a certain way. So kind of, you know, spontaneous, but it was cool. You know, you got to sit on the actual trikes. Like, that's pretty sick. So I'm waiting for that photo to come in. I'm waiting for that photo to come in, and maybe I'll just post it in my community tab. I'll for sure have it up on my Instagram if you guys follow me on Instagram, and probably on Twitter as well. So all links to my socials are in the description. If you guys want to see the photo once it comes out, I'll post it. But yeah, I mean, there was nothing really interactive aside from that. Like, you couldn't touch anything, but I like that they had the trust and faith, and they had stuff outside of glass cases. Aside from like a few high dollar or like, you know, stuff that people would probably want to steal. That was behind glass, but as somebody who wears glasses and like glare and stuff like that, I actually liked that they trusted us to not touch anything, and they had stuff like outside of it. If they do this exhibit elsewhere, I definitely think it's worth it, especially for being free. I mean, you might as well go and wait and just go through it. It's cool to see stuff up close. And see things throughout the years that have been monumental, like imprints on the storyline for 21 Pilots, and to just like be in the presence of that stuff. And with the way it was timed, Brandon and I kind of, you know, after the initial start, got to go through the rest of the exhibit without like anybody around us, so that was super nice to kind of go at our own pace through it. But you know, Columbus kind of gets spoiled by 21 Pilots, so that was super nice. I did not get to go to the show, so I didn't go to the show, but after seeing some footage and stuff from it, I think I would have been super anxious. I don't think I would have been able to stay in a room with that many people that close together. I kind of just thought it was just the floor and we could chill in the back, but then seeing the balcony and how everybody was on top of each other, I just think I would have not been able to handle it. So I'm kind of thankful that I didn't go. I am seeing them in Columbus at the Saturday show in October, so I'm really excited about that. But let's go ahead and get into the merch. The first thing I'm actually wearing, it's this 21 Pilots shirt. Has them on it with these bright lights. You have the logo down here, kind of like, you know, grungy mishmash almost. You can't really see like what it is, and I love that. And the reason why I got this shirt though is because I have another shirt from 21 Pilots that I got on tour, and it's got Ned on it, and it's this gray, this same exact material, and after you wash this stuff, you guys, it's the softest shirt you've ever had. And that Ned shirt is my favorite shirt. So I knew I needed to buy this shirt when I touched it, and I was like, oh my god, that's the same shirt. So I got this one. There's nothing on the back. It's plain. Brandon got the same shirts as me. So we rolled ours up so that way our bag wasn't super bulky inside. But Brandon got the same exact shirt as me. And it's got the Clancy mask on it. And I really liked the writing on the sides. I liked how big the graphic was. I liked the colors. But most importantly, I liked this material. So I'm very excited about it. It's super stretchy. It's super nice to wear, you guys. I don't know how to explain it. And the shirts were $40, which I think is pretty reasonable for, you know, a limited thing. I know the pop-ups that they were doing had the same merch, I'm pretty sure. I showed it in the video, but there was like a bandana, hoodie or two hoodies, and then a bunch of shirts, but nothing that said anything about the exhibit, nothing that was specific with the date of Columbus or anything on it, which was kind of a bummer. I wish that these like said something about the exhibit on them. I feel like these will probably end up available on tour, but it was nice to be able to get them now and wear them in, and like I said, they're literally the most comfortable shirts that I've ever purchased in my life. With every single purchase while supplies last, you got this tote bag, which is what I wanted the most, was this tote bag. Ned is literally my favorite thing. I have my Ned plushie, I have a Ned tattoo. I just love Ned. I think that he embodies so much for the band, and just I see some resemblance in him, so anything that's Ned branded I'm all about. Like Ned's Bayou was so awesome to go to. I have a whole vlog I think on that as well. And I thought this was gonna not be a super high quality tote, but it's a canvas tote. It's actually pretty nice. It's got a graphic on this side, nothing on the back, but it does get worn pretty easily. So we've got some like fuzzies on here from Brandon holding it already. So when I went up there, I bought 3 shirts, and then I wanted another tote bag. So Brandon went up and bought another shirt for himself. and he got a tote bag because I wanted one to actually use, kind of beat up, and then I wanted one in nice condition. And for free, you know, why not? To get this with a $40 shirt, I think this is awesome. You know, a tote bag like this is usually, what, $15, $20? Something like that. So, nice to get it. But it just says Ned's Breads Enriched Hamburger Buns, 8 count. And I just love it. I think it looks sick. I love the orange. And I'm so happy. So since Brandon and I both bought things, we each got a tote bag for free, which was super nice. So the most exciting thing, I'm just so excited about these tote bags. This is the one thing that I wanted. I hope that this was just exclusive to the exhibit and like the small shows, but I don't know. I haven't seen anything else on these tote bags. I did get a bunch of Clancy merch. I am going to do a separate video unboxing the 2 records that I picked up in this video, as well as the stuff I got off of their merch shop, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I hope that you guys are enjoying the 21 Pilots content. It's nice to be able to make music related content, have these experiences and stuff, and share it with you guys still. It's one of my deep passions, even though I don't really express it as much on my YouTube, so I'm so happy to have conversations with you guys and share common interest. But I love you guys. I'll see you again very soon. Peace out, Girl Scouts.